Guys, hi. How are you? Oh, my hair this morning. How are you all? I've got a big fringe. I've got a big Donald Trump comb over going on. Hi, guys. What's happening? Join me for Manifesting Live. It's interesting. I just posted a video that's had a lot of views. And there's a lot of law of attraction people watching it. Be interesting to see if they come on this live and ask questions. Bless them. Hi, guys. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Patty. Hi, guys. What's going on? Wonder if Tracy Bartels, who won the coaching, is going to be on this live. Sorry, go. Oh. I need advice. Wonder if Tracy Bartels, who won the coaching, is going to be on this live. Sorry, go. Oh. I need advice. What do you need advice about, darling? Hi, Pamela. Hi, Janet. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Seven Shivers. Hi, Hazel Eyes. Hi, guys. What do you need advice about, darling? Ask me the question in the chat. Lost connection. Oh, bloody hell. Guys, put your questions in the chat. If you can't see it in the chat, just put it in that little chat box. What's your question, darling? Penny joined. Who else is joining? SP left me on red and I don't even care. Self-concept higher than ever. Wonderful, Janet. Wonderful. Wonderful, my darling. I'm so pleased. Think about where you were this time last week. Okay? That's a vast improvement. All right, darling, keep fucking going with that self-concept. Just keep going and going and going and going. You'll give less fucks. Honestly, like, I reached out to someone yesterday I haven't spoken to in a long time, and their response was okay, but not great. I asked them if they could do some work for me, and I thought her response was not, it was friendly, but it wasn't the best, right? And this person hasn't spoken to me for a long time, but she's the best person for the job, so I thought I'd ask her. And I thought, wow, if that was years ago and I got that response from this person who I really care about, I would have really got upset. But I just looked at it and I thought, wow, I'm over this, but you're not over whatever this is, that I don't even know what it is. And you're going to carry this around forever, I guess, and not forgive me for whatever the fuck it is I did, right? So, first of all, in that scenario, my expectation was that her response still wouldn't be great, which is why I got that response. But secondly, when I got the response that I kind of anticipated, which I shouldn't have, I kind of didn't care. I was like, nah. Well, a year ago, that would have crushed me. And I was just like, oh, dude, I don't know. What do you do? And that's when your self-concept's on point, when just people who used to really hurt your feelings don't hurt your feelings as much. Darling. Loz, so happy you were on. Oh, yay, is all. Loz, I hate how I heard Neville say SM people just think it was going to happen anyway. Loz, I hate how I heard Neville say some people just think it was going to happen anyway. Yeah, that's what they do think. So they're manifesting, like something happens and they go, that was a coincidence, that would have happened anyway. That's what most people think in life. Oh, it was my intuition. Oh, it was coincidence. It was deja vu. All those things that didn't happen anyway. It was just their mind doing it, but that's their justification for it, because the idea of it coming from their mind first is so bizarre, they can't possibly fathom it. Is that what you're talking about, darling? Does the moon affect in any way manifestation? No, my darling, absolutely fucking not. Your subconscious habitual thinking manifests. What the fuck has a planet got to do with that? Please stop watching anyone who talks about moons. It literally doesn't affect you in any fucking way. Unless you think it does. And then you put this meaning into the pink moon that happened the other night. Oh, I must manifest on this pink moon because it means fucking blah, 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 because some idiot law of attraction person with a turban and a salt lamp told me about the fucking moon. So I'm going to do it on this particular day because it means something. Guys, it's whatever you think it means. If you think the moon means something, it means something. If you think 11:11 means something, it means something. If you're asking for a sign and then you say, oh my God, that means my manifestation's coming, you gave it the meaning. It was just a fucking 11:11 that you saw on a clock, but you said, oh, it means this. It's just the meaning you put on the moon, the meaning you put on 11:11, the meaning you put on the Dalmatian, whatever the fuck you saw. It's your brain putting meaning on it. That's it. That's why all these people are lost watching this video about science. And hopefully they are now found by watching that video. Hopefully they will start watching some other videos about law of assumption rather than all this LOA shit. Is it because they say the water signs affect more, but honestly I feel great? What? Water signs? Darling, you're on the wrong channel, my sweet, if you're talking about water signs and shit. Darling, it's what meaning you put into it. If you believe in water signs and earth signs and all this fucking crap, and you believe it means it'll affect you, I don't even understand the question. Affect more? No, darling. You're believing in that stuff, and therefore it means something to you. I don't believe in that absolute shit and I can manifest whatever I want. That shit doesn't affect me because I don't believe in that crap. Guys, it's whatever belief you put in stuff. Astrology, the moon, whatever. Crystals, whatever. It's your belief in it. Understand? What does persisting actually mean? It means keep imagining you are that until it is shown in your reality. I am married. I'm so happily married. John and I are happily married. John and I are happily married. John and I are happily married. Until you're happily fucking married to John. You keep believing it. You keep thinking it. You keep dominantly thinking it until it happens. The end. That's why people go, oh, I'm going to give up on manifestation. I'm going to let go. Let go of what? Then your old shitty thinking's going to jump in and then that thing will never manifest. Good luck with that. That's what it means. I have done it. I am doing it and I will continue to do it until that which I have done is externalized in my world. That's Neville's most famous affirmation. I did it. I believed. I did the scene in my mind, or I said I am married. I am doing it. I am still doing it. I'm still thinking this. I'm still saying this affirmation. And I will continue to do it, think it, say the affirmations, until that which I have done, the thing I believe, that I'm married, is externalized in my world. This world up here it's done, but is it done out here yet in the 3D where I can see it? No? Well, then keep affirming, keep imagining, keep affirming, keep imagining, keep affirming, keep imagining until John's fucking asked you to marry him and you've got married. Get it? Love your lives. Always keep me motivated. Oh, thanks, Miranda. Sorry to yell at you about the moon. Feeling stuck in my manifestation with SP. I know I'm doing everything right, persisting in new story. Well, darling, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Guys, some of this shit takes fucking time. You've got to be more patient. Okay? Just keep going, darling. Don't get despondent. Don't look out here for evidence. Stop looking out here for evidence. A lot of you are doing that and it's fucking you up and it's making you sad and making you feel like it's not working. Up here is all that matters. Blind yourself to the outside world, guys, and just live up here. Stop thinking this is real. I don't know how I don't let go of how it happens. Is that okay? I know it's coming. I know I'll have it. No, crabby Kells. I don't want you to let go of how it happens. I know it's coming. I know I'll have it. Yeah. It's coming. No, you'll have it. Yeah, that's great. But let go of how it comes. I don't believe in letting go. What I'm saying is how it comes about is past your knowledge. You can't possibly conceive of how it's going to come about. That's the thing you have to stop worrying about. Because if you keep thinking, oh, it's going to go this, it's going to happen this way, he's going to say this, he's going to do this, he's going to blah, and this is going to happen, and then 5 paces to the left, I'm going to walk over here, and then this is going to happen. That's the thing you can't worry about, guys. The how. That's when people are saying letting go, that's the bit they're right about. Let go of how it comes about. But letting go completely of your desire, fuck no. Is that what you're asking, darling? I can't get the feeling part down. Alia Murray, 502, you don't have to feel anything except it is done. What are you talking about? You've been watching some LOA moron, haven't you, darling, who's told you to feel it. Guess what? Feelings come from thoughts. You can't have a feeling before first having a thought, so all you need is the thought. Do this, darling, Alia Murray. Feel sad. Now. Now do it. Now, do it now. You're going to have to think of something to make you feel sad. Oh, my mum died. Oh, God, what if my mum dies? Oh, God. You had a thought first, then you had a feeling. Stop listening to any idiots who are telling you you have to feel it. You don't have to feel shit, darling. You can't feel on demand. You can't believe on demand either. So anyone telling you to feel it or believe it is a fucking moron. All you have to do is think it and think it and think it dominantly until it becomes something you feel about, until it becomes something you eventually believe. That may never come. It's just the thinking that matters. What you dominantly, habitually think manifests. That's it. Okay? Good. So don't worry about the feelings, darling. You've been watching some moron. Stop watching them. Press not interested on your For You page. Not interested. You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron who's copying everyone else's LOA crap for views. OMG, same. Oh, OMG, same what? What's the longest you've waited for a manifestation to come? No. I don't know the answer to that question. Can't think. I have to think of one. Don't worry about the feeling. Just stay positive. Act like you have it already. Yes, exactly, darling. Sometimes when I visualize, I get an intrusive image, so I switch to affirming only. Yes, guys, if it's fucking with your brain doing a visualization, start affirming over that shit. No, he wants me and only me. I'm so fucking amazing because I'm so lovable because I'm the shit. If you're advising, you've always been together, but also thinking you're getting back together. No, you want to be together now. You are that now. Believe you have received it and you will. You're not getting back together. Darling, no, stop. Whoa. Revising is you never broke up. Or you broke up and you got back together and right now you're together in your mind. Thinking it's coming won't do fucking crap for you. You can do that if it's easier for you because you can't in your mind fathom he's here already. But I want you to believe you've received it. I love the way you say darling. Oh, thanks, Josh. I went to drama school. There were a lot of gay teachers. Everyone called everyone darling. And I just got used to calling everyone darling. Darling this, darling. Sorry, guys. Can't help myself. What's the longest you've waited? Oh, I saw that one. Hey, guys. Hi, Kat. He's with the third party right now. Left me on red all day. I kept telling myself he's telling her it's over. Good grace. Fucking go and get on with your life, darling. Just watch the live and forget about the bitch. You're so obsessed with this fucking third party, darling. Please, I really am waiting for the day that you come on the live and don't mention her. That's when I'll know that you've fucking got over that shit. And he's really going to be yours because you're ignoring the bitch. Stop giving her life. Stop resuscitating her. I'm keeping you alive by talking about you constantly. Don't die. And then the bitch will stay around in your reality. Grace. So live in your head then. Yes, guys. This is real. This is a reflection of this. Up here is all that matters. Out here is a reflection of this. Get it? Your imagination is all that matters, guys. I want you to live in your imagination when I say up here. Your imagination. What are you imagining all day long? Oh, John and I are so blissfully, happily married. La, la, la. Or you're doing this. When's John coming? Why has John never called me? Why John leave me on red? Who's that bitch on his socials? You're not believing you've received it. You're not thinking you and John are together. Are you? I don't let go of I saw that one. If you want a home, imagine you're inside that home living your life. Yes, darling, make here, there. Make your house now that house. Imagine you live there. Imagine you sleep there. Imagine your kitchen is that kitchen. And when you're making food in your kitchen, you imagine that kitchen if you know what it looks like. When you're lying in bed in your bed, imagine you're in the bed in that house. Imagine you live there already. I love my new house. It was so easy for me to get. That's how I got my car. I literally drove my old shitty car imagining it was my new car. And saying over and fucking over, no matter what anyone said to me, no matter how many no's I got, how many knockbacks, you can't get credit, no, that's the car's sold, that's gone, this is overpriced now because so many people want cars because of COVID. I love my new car. It was so easy for me to get. And I just said it and said it and said it and said it and said it until my fucking new car turned up exactly how I wanted it. Does meditation make manifestations more powerful? Look, Neville, who I've learned everything from, doesn't necessarily believe in like, meditation going straight, like really into a full meditative state where you're almost asleep. Okay? He didn't believe in that. He thought it was a bit of hooey. What he said was, all you really need is to be in a semi-drowsy state, like the state akin to sleep, kind of like sleep, like you're drifting off and you're physically immobilized and you're kind of just like this. It's not full, like concentrating on your breathing and sitting in a position and lotus position and all this shit, okay? Really all that's doing is turning your monkey mind off. What SATS is doing, state akin to sleep, is just kind of turning your monkey mind off enough that your visualization seems more natural and it can sink in better because your subconscious is a bit more wide open because your monkey mind's a bit turned off. You're not thinking the thoughts dominantly while that monkey mind's a bit asleep, okay? But you can meditate if that helps you. Good. And then affirm whilst you're in that meditative state, or imagine while you're in that meditative state your new scene. You're living in the end scene. If it helps you, do it, guys. I see everyone reflecting my self-concept affirmations except SP. What could be going on? What's going on, my darling, is the old story about your SP. So, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what SP means, it's a specific person like your ex or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your spouse or whatever, okay? Or your friend you don't speak to. So, darling, if everyone's reflecting it but him or her, it's because you're still holding on to the old story about them. Resentments, hurts, breakup scenario, things you said, things you did, things he said, things you did, he said and did. Okay, oh, but he did this and he did that and he's stubborn and he's got issues and he's got baggage and he'll never forgive me and that's why everyone else is reflecting your self-concept, but he isn't yet, because he is hearing and feeling and thinking your self-concept thoughts, but your old story is stopping him from coming back. Guys, if you're really lost about the old story, go to my Facebook group and watch these lives back, particularly number 41, 67, 77, 41, 67, 77. And self-concept, number 25. I mean, I talk about self-concept and the old story in every single fucking live, but those ones are key about the old story. 41, 67, 77. Okay. You can join the Facebook group, guys. Just got to answer a few questions saying you saw me on TikTok. And there's over 1,000 members in there. It's a lovely, supportive community. You can ask questions in the forum, not on the main page, in the forum. And all these lives are saved in there. Okay, guys? Is it okay to have doubts as long as I deny and push them off? Yes, darling. Doubt is the devil. As soon as you have those doubtful thoughts, get rid of it. It's all right. Just get rid of it. No. He's mine and only mine. No. I'm a master manifestor. What the fuck are you talking about, brain? Fuck off. I've been manifesting since February. My life is falling apart, but I feel blessed. Any tips? I've been manifesting since February. My life is falling apart. Well, darling, you're not doing it properly if your life's falling fucking apart. What are you doing? You've been watching some LOA moron to tell you to feel it and believe it. You've been talking to the water. You've been listening to someone talking about moons. What have you been doing, darling? Tell us what you're doing. What is your life? Why is your life falling apart? If you're doing this correctly, darling, your life should not be falling apart. My tip is go and watch my video series called How to Manifest Properly in my TikTok if you've never followed me before, darling. How to Manifest Properly. It's got a big black heading. It's not about LOA. It's about how to use your fucking subconscious mind to manifest your life, which is all you're doing right now, which is why your life's falling apart, because you've got shitty negative thoughts that are predominant in your mind and you haven't got rid of them, and they're producing your outer reality. That's all that manifests, your thoughts. What are you doing, darling? Tell us. Put 41, 67, 77 on a mug for us. Yes, I should. When I do the merch. How do you not go insane talking about the same thing all day? Of course, I'm grateful for you. I do repeat myself a lot in these lives, don't I, guys? Is it normal to still get birds before landing before SP conforms to my thoughts completely? Yes, guys. Guys, when your self-concept's on point, you can get birds before land when they're with you. They've come back and you're still getting them. Sometimes I feel bad for manifesting coaches. They get the same questions every day. It doesn't matter, darling. Can I get a manifesting to bring my SP back? I don't really understand the question, darling, but you're trying to manifest your SP back? Darling, go and watch my series, How to Manifest Properly. Then go to my Facebook group and watch all these live videos back from number 1 to number 109, okay? But especially watch number 25, about getting your ex back using your self-concept, which is all it is. Your concept of you is what created the breakup, okay? Your insecure thoughts about yourself and them. Pushed them away, made them leave. The only way you can get them back is to fix that shit. Number 25, number 41, number 67, number 77. Have you ever received your manifestation prior to getting 100% belief? Yes, darling. Guys, you don't have to believe it. Oh. I don't know how many times I have to say this. You can't force a belief. A belief is a neural pathway that gets formed in your mind. When I was saying I love my new car, I wasn't sure if I was going to get my new car, but I just kept saying it. I'm getting that new car. I'm going to get that new car. And every now and again, a doubt would pop in. Oh, I'm never going to get this car. That's all because you can't get finance. You can't get it. I wasn't 100% convinced I was even going to get it. Guys, you don't have to believe it. Please stop listening to anyone. You can't force belief. You could be sitting here for years trying to make it a belief. All you have to believe is in your power that you can do this. Okay, if I think this enough, if I dominantly affirm this enough, It will happen. That's all I have to believe. I have the power within me. That's all you have to believe, guys. See, she's trying to keep the sanity. What are we talking about? Hi, Emma. Hi, Coco Cacao. Thanks for following me. Because my SP told me he wanted to hang out soon after 2 months of no contact. Oh, really? Wonderful, darling. I asked my SP's sister why he called me and she ignored me. I asked my SP's sister why she called me and she ignored me. Darling, is this the thing with the SP's sister and you weren't sure whether to message her back so you didn't message her back and now you're messaging her back ages later and now you're wondering why she's not messaging you? Probably because you left it for ages. Or you had fearful thoughts that she might not read it or fearful thoughts about her reaction or. Darling, what were you thinking that caused that reaction? Or what's your old thoughts that might have caused that reaction? Oh, man, I can't wait to dive down this rabbit hole. Good, darling. Go to the Facebook group just to answer a few questions so I know you're not a spammer, okay, and watch all these lives back. I gave away free coaching yesterday when we hit 1,000 people. Have you ever... new merch, get lost in your thoughts, lodged in your thoughts. Beautiful, Pamela. Is it okay under any circumstances to reach out to SP? Yes, if they are the ones who ruin things and are timid. Guys, you can reach out to your SP. I'm not saying not to, but I'm saying you've got to come from a place of complete confidence in the outcome. Or you're not going to be affected by the outcome if they don't give you the response you want. Okay? But if you're fearful of how they're going to be, I wouldn't recommend it. I hear your frustration because there is some shit on TikTok that is like, huh? What? No. Yes, exactly. This is why I started the account, guys. I literally started the account just to do those affirmation videos I do. I am wanted, I am loved, because I used to be a voiceover artist, right? Then when I saw people being taught on here, I'd never seen such crap in all my life. I'm old. I hadn't seen the stuff about the water and 369 and all this crap. I was like, what is this absolute hooey that people are teaching? This is absolute and complete bullshit. Like, not an ounce of truth in any of it. And I was like, I can't let people go on like this thinking this is real. This is true. Grab-a-boy codes and fucking crap. So I just answered some questions and then this whole thing kicked off a couple of months ago. It's bizarre. Wasn't what I intended at all. But I was just so angry at what I saw being posted on here. I was so angry. And then people go, why are you being so negative? Why are you being so aggressive in your video? Why are you yelling? Because you're listening to fucking idiots. There are people preying on desperate people on here who are trying to get answers and they're giving you these fucking ridiculous videos about grab-a-boy codes and stuff when they know nothing about what it even is. And they're doing a video about it. Go and ask the next person you see doing a grab-a-boy code where it even came from. I bet you they don't even know. Or the phrase that you meant to say with it to make the number actually work, and it's not the number that works, it's the phrase, which is the thinking, which is just your subconscious thought, which is all manifesting is, so it isn't the code at all. Try and write that in a big long comment. I got the puppy. Did you, Ellie? Yay! What did you do? Did you imagine your mum liking it? What did you do, darling? Oh, congratulations. Hooray! You're honest. Some people are sensitive and messing with people that don't know anything. Yes, darling. Look, I don't like being dishonest and I also don't like talking about stuff I don't know about. So if I don't know the answer to something, I'm not going to answer it. I'm just going to say I don't know. But so many people are on here acting like experts about whatever the fuck they're talking about. And I'm thinking, you don't even understand what you're even saying and you're doing a video. One little girl argued with me the first time she was this little, I shouldn't say little girl, but she was a little girl chucking a tantrum when I made one comment on a video and she did 2 videos back. If you're teaching people, you should blah. And I thought, oh my fucking God. And she had like 300,000 followers. And I thought, oh, please, whoever is watching this girl, you aren't going to be as confused as she is. Because she was showing the emotion meter. That's what it was. I said, you don't need emotion, you just need the thought. And she blew up on 2 videos. And I was like, why are you getting so annoyed? Can you do no contact to stop worrying about what's going on in the 3D or how things will happen? Guys, look, if you're really triggered, then yes, block them or yes, go no contact if you absolutely have to. But I don't recommend manipulating the 3D by going no contact with them if you're currently with them. If you're in a relationship with them and you suddenly say something like, we can't talk anymore because blah, That's manipulating the 3D. You should be able to have enough self-control to not react while they're in your presence. However, if you find that really hard, then maybe do go no contact. But it's a catch-22 when you do that, guys, because then you force them away from you and then you have to try and get them back. And you really have to work on your self-concept in the meantime. I want you to work on your self-concept while they're around. Okay, leaving here to go binge on your Facebook group. All right, darling. How to speed up the contact. I want him to message. All right, darling. He's constantly calling and texting me. He's blowing up my phone. When he doesn't talk to me and see me, he doesn't feel right. But what you need to imagine most of all is that you're together in your mind. Just affirming for contact doesn't do much. You could get a text, but you won't get the relationship back because you're not believing you're together already. That's what you've got to believe. Okay? Your nails are lovely. Oh, thanks. They're just my actual nails. I really need to paint them. I'm going to a 70s birthday party this weekend. I haven't got an outfit and I realised I need to paint my nails. I've had 2 miscarriages. Oh, and I'm now pregnant again. Please, can I have a reading? Will the baby stick? Darling, I don't do readings, but let me give you the tip. If you start having fears about the baby not sticking, that isn't healthy. Okay, this is what you need to do. I want you to imagine your baby in your arms. Not a healthy birth. You've had the baby. I want you to imagine holding the baby, talking to the baby, telling the baby its name, handing your baby to your partner, him holding it. That's what I want you to imagine. The birth of your child has already happened and you have that healthy baby in your arms. And every night you go to bed, I want you to imagine that baby's lying there or it's in the cot next to you. Your baby is there already. And don't for a second think about how the pregnancy is going, worrying about the baby, how the labour's going to go. None of that. Get those fears completely out of your mind. If you can live in the end that you are a mum, I love being a mum. I am the best mum. I carried this baby and she was birthed so beautifully and the labour was so wonderful and it was so easy for me and she's so happy and healthy, or he. Okay. I love being a mum, and imagine every night you're lying in bed, that little baby is in the little cot next to you. Get rid of those fears immediately and live in the end that you're a mum already, if you've not been a mum before, or if you have been, that baby is in the cot next to you and you have that little baby. Okay? How can we help a loved one's health? Such and such is so healthy, they're thriving with health. I've never seen them so healthy. Imagine them coming to you and saying, I've never felt so good. I'm the healthiest I've ever been in my life. I feel amazing. Can I manifest money? Yes, darling. No, I hope so. G Rose. No. Did you hear what I said? You imagine that baby is here already. There's no hope in manifesting. Hope is a beggar. I hope it's okay. In you saying I hope so, there's fear in that comment. Take that fear completely away, darling. You are a mum and you have a beautiful, healthy baby. The fucking end. The end. Take the fear out of your thoughts. Take that fucking emoji with the crying away. That shit will manifest a miscarriage right there. Not to scare you, but that's what's doing it. Get rid of that shit. And imagine your baby is healthy. Get those fearful thoughts out of your fucking brain right now. And don't use those emojis anymore when you're talking about it. I hope it's going to be all right. I hope. That means you're in fear. You're in a state of fear, a state of doubt. Stop that. Get it? I'm being really serious. I want you to imagine that baby is already here every single night until it's born. Can I manifest money? Yes, darling. Go and watch my affirmation video I just did about money is raining down on me. You can say things like, I'm a money magnet. Money is raining down on me. Money comes to me in unexpected ways. I'm so uber wealthy. Okay, just step into the state of wealthy every day when you get out of bed. Step into the state of wealth. Step into the state of rich. Stop reacting to bills and, oh, how am I going to afford this? Stop saying things like I can't afford it. Live in the state of wealth, darling. How long is a session with you? It's normally 45 minutes, guys. I say half an hour, but I'm actually changing it when we set up the website to 45 minutes because I've not had one single session. I don't think that's gone for half an hour because we go really in depth into your childhood issues and it takes a long time. Okay. How to get a bully or passive-aggressive co-worker to just stop. Okay, first of all, you have to stop calling them a bully and passive-aggressive because they'll keep turning up that way. They'll keep bullying you and they'll keep being passive-aggressive. They're so nice to me. They're so lovely to me. Working with them is such a pleasure. They're my favourite person in the office. They treat me so well. Such and such is so lovely to me. He's such a great guy to be around. He's my best friend. He looks up to me. He respects me. Those kind of things. Say those things over and over and over. And imagine being friends with them. Imagine them being nice to you. And don't react while they're conforming to that. Well, I hate the word conforming. While they're changing. How often should we affirm as much as you possibly can, darling, to get that negative shit out of your head? Morning, noon and night. What's your mental diet like during the day? As soon as you think a negative thought, affirm. It's just new thinking, guys. It's not an activity. Wow, really? Wow, really what? Should I manifest contact or directly being together? Both, darling, if you want. But the being together is the most important bit. You can manifest contact all you like and all you get is contact, but not the relationship. Go and watch my series, How to Manifest a Text. I go in depth about this, darling. I love you, Loz. You're so kind. Oh, thanks, Azul. You're not separated from your SP. They are alive in you and do the inner talk to him. Yes, Monica. Your self-talk, your inner conversations. No one is separate, guys. They are in you at all times. Okay? Talk to them. Oh, babe, I miss you when you go to work. You love me, don't you? Of course I love you, babe. Can't stop thinking about you all day. Finally, an honest manifestation coach. Thanks, Stacey. That's the catch, hun. Manifesting is believing. No. Believe you have received it and you will, yeah. But you can't force belief. You've been watching some LOA idiot. How are you going to force the belief? I'm married, I believe it. You can't force a neural pathway to form in your brain. I'm really sorry. All you can do is control the thought. That's where a lot of you are getting lost. You're getting really upset with yourself because you're not believing it yet. You can't force belief. Try and believe you have received it and you will, sure. But you can't force that. All you have control over is the thought. Try really hard to believe something right now. It takes a long time. Sorry. Yes, belief is the key. But the first thing you can only do is think it. And think it and think it. You can't create a belief like that. I believe it. Oh, do you now? I don't think so. It takes repetitive subconscious thought to believe something. Sorry. That's just how your subconscious brain works. If you don't understand that, you don't understand how your mind works, and therefore you won't be able to manifest because you'll be trying to believe something and beating yourself up because you don't believe it and not understanding that you can't create belief by yourself. You can't just do it like that. How can I manifest a phone call? Imagine the phone call, darling. Imagine them talking to you on the phone. Oh, babe, I missed you so much when you're gone, blah, blah. Imagine them talking to you. Imagine their voice. They're blowing up my phone. They can't stop talking to me. They have to talk to me every day or they don't feel right. Say those things, darling. She said, imagine the baby in your arms. Yes. I can't stop thinking about him leaving this weekend where his ex lives. How do I stop thinking bad? Darling, if you're thinking he's going to go off with the ex or whatever, then he probably fucking will. Guys, your fears, your dominant fears manifest. Stop fucking thinking that. Work on your self-concept that you would even be thinking that he would go off with his ex. Okay? Guys, you've got to stop breathing life into the third party or exes or whatever, their exes, by thinking about them. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Every time you think about the bitch, you're breathing life into her. And when you have that fear, you'll manifest the fucking fear. Just imagine he loves you and only you, and when he goes away on the weekend, he doesn't even see the bitch. Okay? Good affirmations once you're back in contact. He loves spending time with me, and you have to work on your self-concept, darling. He loves me. He's back because he loves me. He's here because he loves me. He adores me. Can't stop thinking about me. I'm the only girl he wants. Work on you, darling. That's the key when they come back. The key is working on you so that you don't push them away again with your shitty insecurities when they do something that's the old version of them and you get triggered and you react and then it all goes to shit. That's the problem with so many of these manifestation people. You see the success stories, but you don't see if they stuck around. That's why you have to work on your self-concept, guys, more than anything. The amount of people who've come on my calls, got their SPs back and then lost them because they weren't doing the self-concept is astounding. Okay? And I keep saying to you guys, keep doing the self-concept and you're not listening to me. You go, oh, they're back. Okay, great. Ha, ha. And then one day they do something, blah, 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 blah. And the guy goes, oh, fuck. This old crap. See ya. I'm off. Going to talk to my ex now. And you go, oh, what just happened? Oh, fuck, Loz told me to do the self-concept and I didn't listen to her. She told me it all based on experience and I didn't listen. Go and watch the videos in my Facebook group, darling. 25, 41, 67, 77. Oh my God, I'm so glad I found you. Oh, good. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Angela. Thanks for following me. Guys, I go live twice daily. So nighttime US and morning time UK. And then on Fridays, I go live exclusively in the Facebook group around the same time. Just on Fridays in the Facebook group. So guys, go to the Facebook group. You can join but just by saying you found me on TikTok. You can watch all these live videos back. There's a Q&A forum posted every Monday. We can ask questions and all the people in the group help. And sometimes I jump in there if I have time. And success stories are on the main page and the lives. All right? It's difficult to find content on your lives on Facebook. I want to have babies. How do I manifest it? Darling, just go to the live and you can put in babies or children or mum or something. But the thing is, the topics, we talk about all kinds of things. I can't really put every single topic that's in each live. Okay? I want to have babies. How do I manifest it? You literally imagine being a mum. You say things like, I love being a mum. Being a mum's the greatest job I've ever had. And then imagine you've got a baby. Hold the baby in your arms. Imagine it's first birthday. Imagine it's sweet 16. Imagine you're a mum already, darling. That's how you manifest a child. Okay? You imagine you're a mum already. You don't manifest the pregnancy or imagine the pregnancy. You imagine the child is born already and you imagine you're a mum already. Walk around the state of mum all fucking day if you can. Okay? Do you listen to music while manifesting or silent? Darling, you're manifesting all day. What do you mean? You mean while you're affirming? Okay. So, guys, you're manifesting all day. You are getting this, guys, aren't you? You're coming from some LOA things thinking it's a thing to do. It's not a thing to do. You manifest everything. Everything in your life right now, you manifested with your subconscious mind. Your dominant, habitual, subconscious thinking manifested your current reality. Ta-da! You're a master. You don't need fucking music. All right? First thing. Second thing, if music gets you in a mood and makes you feel good, like listening to a nice meditative affirmation tape or whatever with lovely soothing music is a great idea. I'm putting them on my website because it gets your monkey mind turned off. It relaxes you. It opens up your subconscious more. Yes, do it if it helps you. If listening to some Queen playlists gets you in the state of I'm the baddest bitch and I'm a queen, listen to it. If it improves your self-concept, builds you up, do it. Whatever puts you in a better mood, makes you feel amazing about yourself, builds up your self-concept, turns off your monkey mind, do it if it helps you. Tips on not reacting to the 3D. Realize that you created it. Therefore, what are you reacting at it for? Reacting to it for? Oh, it's like baking a cake and you didn't read the recipe right and you kept opening the oven and when it comes out it flops. And you're like, blah, 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 and you start shouting at the cake, why have you done this to me? You betrayed me, cake. You blah. But you fucking created the cake. You didn't read the instructions. You kept opening the oven. You weren't concentrating. It's your fault. The cake's a flop because of you. Okay? Stop yelling at the cake that you fucked up. When you see the 3D, you got to think, oh, well, look at this shit that I thought of at some point before. These shitty thoughts are manifesting right now. Well, fuck. Better not yell at it or react to it because, well, I created this, which means I can change it. You can change it, guys. Remove yourself from the situation. Mute yourself. Don't say anything. Affirm in your mind. If you feel like you're going to react to your SP or whatever and they're standing right in front of you, go, okay. Just say, okay. Take yourself to the toilet. Sit there and fucking affirm. Stand in the kitchen with your back to them and affirm in your mind. Lie in bed while you're having sex with them. Affirm in your fucking mind. Seriously, guys. I love listening to music and imagine that I'm dancing with my SP and have a great time together. Oh, that's lovely, Monica. I love it. He just texted me. I love it when they text while we're on the live. Wonderful, darling. No, you don't. You need to be you. What are we talking about? Yes. What are we exclamation pointing about, Garrett? I need to be straight. What do you mean I need to be straight? Darling, do you mean you're gay but you need to be straight? No one needs to be straight if they're gay. You're born gay. Sorry to break it to you if that's what you're talking about. Oh my God, you're the best. Oh, thanks, darling. Yes, do Subliminals work? I just made my own. Well, if you make your own, wonderful. Don't listen to the ones on YouTube unless they're really highly rated because I don't know what they're saying. Are they saying go and kill some people? What are they saying? Make your own, yes. Ones on YouTube, only the ones are really reputable. I don't even know if they work, guys. I have fucking no idea. My parents don't accept me. I need to change. Darling, you don't need to change. You just need to believe that your parents accept you. If your parents aren't believing that you're gay and understanding that you're born fucking gay, that they literally birthed you as gay, well, your parents are fucking idiots for a start. And they need to be educated on how the human psychology works and that you are fucking born gay. Okay, first of all, your parents are idiots. Secondly, you need to start imagining that they accept you for exactly who you are. Everyone does everything to make me happy. This is your affirmations. Everyone does everything to make me happy. Everyone just wants me to be happy. My parents love me for exactly who I am and how I am. Everyone loves me for exactly as I am. Everyone. Start saying that, darling. And say it over and over and over every day. And as they're not showing up that way just yet, don't react. Just keep saying in your mind, my parents love me for exactly who I am. My parents just want me to be happy. My parents love me for exactly who I am. They just want me to be happy. And eventually, they'll deal with it. Is it a good thing when I'm frustrated at myself? I have a really stern convo with affirmations out loud. Yes, Grace, have a really fucking stern convo with yourself. It's an excellent idea. Stand in the mirror and yell at yourself. Now listen, Grace, you fucking idiot. Stop fucking looking at the 3D and looking at the third party. Just deal with yourself. Yes, Grace. I manifested cold behaviour from my ISP. Yes, but he just texted you, didn't he? Don't worry about it. Guys, cold behaviour is just based on your old thinking about them. Don't worry about it. I know it's really hard when they have best wishes and you're like, fuck you. You got to realise you created it, okay? Can our affirmations change over time, even before the manifestation comes? Look, guys, you can affirm different things as long as it's kind of on the same theme of I'm a queen, if it's about being a queen, or I get treated beautifully, or whatever. Just riff on a theme. Don't change it too much, guys, okay? Because it's the repetition that's key. I have a piece of hair in my face and I don't know where it's coming from. It's driving me crazy. Tips on not reacting. I saw that one. I am special. I'm unique. I'm a beautiful, amazing goddess queen. Yes, that's lovely. Any more questions? My parents don't accept me. Yes, all right. So say that they do, darling. I just told you. Listen to what I said. How to manifest a job callback. Oh, when I walked in that interview, I was the best candidate. They loved me. They thought I was the best person for the job. And then, imagine, I have the job. I love working at such and such. Okay. Can you change visualization, though? What do you mean? Can you change your visualization? Guys, if you're ripping on a theme of I'm married and you're thinking of all different visualizations about when you're married, wonderful. You don't have to stick to one visualization if you don't want to. Look, I don't, because I'm so dyslexic in my mind. I wander off with all kinds of visualizations and all kinds of things and all kinds of affirmations. But you've got to kind of have the same theme. The repetition is really what works and sinks in, but I find it really hard to repeat visualizations. Thank you. You're welcome. I love that so much. Oh, good. Been having so much fun imagining me and SP having a glass of wine on the patio. Oh, that's lovely. Save the turtle. Love it. That's a lovely scene. What if you're unsure what manifestation you should go for? Well, just do all of them, guys. Not too many. But surely you know what you want. If it's you don't know who you want, then just imagine I am treated beautifully. I love being in a couple. My boyfriend loves me so much. Okay? And then whoever is meant to be the guy out of the guys you're trying to pick will come about. And you'll realise if that's the thing you're trying to say. I think you missed it, Loz, but I started focusing completely on self-concept and I knocked SP off the pedestal completely. He will worship me soon. Chat's warmer. Oh, he's chatting warmer? Lovely. So the chats are coming in warmer. You knocked him off the pedestal. You built your self-concept up to king levels, Garrett. Hooray, my darling. Knock that fucker off the pedestal completely, guys. It works every goddamn time. Mega market yourself up, Garrett. Good. Yes, I know I created that. That's what makes me so mad at times. No one to blame but myself. Darling, look, don't beat yourself up. My SP messaged me some cold shit, and I think, oh, you motherfucker. And then I'm like, oh, Loz, you did that, so, well, don't get angry at him. Do I ignore him when he keeps asking to file for divorce? What do you mean ignore him? What, he's actually saying, I want to file for divorce, and you're just going and saying nothing? Look, darling, you've got to imagine you're still married. You've got to imagine he loves you. You've got to imagine that all that is forgiven, okay? That the past is in the past. Either you think we've reconciled and we're back together, or you never broke up, one of the two, okay? Imagine that in your mind. But guys, you can issue someone a divorce and still get back together. What you do in the 3D doesn't really matter. It's what you're imagining while you're doing it. You can say to him, okay, I'll give you a divorce. But as you're saying that, you're thinking, you're never going to leave me. You want me and only me. I'm the only girl in the whole world who gets you. You wouldn't dare leave me. Here's the divorce papers. and he'll never divorce you. Or he does and he'll be back. Understand? It's what you're thinking that matters, not what you say out loud. I guess you just answered my question. What was it? Change your parents to accept you. My parents accept me for who I am. Yes, darling, exactly. I've tried. Well, darling, try harder. You've got to say, my parents love me for exactly who I am, and don't react to them when they're coming up in the 3D, not accepting you. Okay? When they're showing up that way or saying nasty shit, just imagine that they love you. No, my parents love me for exactly who I am. My parents love me for exactly who I am. Just keep saying it, saying it, saying it, and saying it. Imagine a scene in your mind maybe where they come and ask for your forgiveness and say, we're sorry we treated you that way. We love you, son, just the way you are. Okay? Imagine that. Everyone loves you, remember that. Yes. She obviously called because SP won't shut up about me. Yes, darling, give it that meaning that the sister called because of that. Yes. I'm perfect and lovable exactly as I am right now. Yes, Gina, I love it. I manifested him to stop texting me. Well, Brittany, stop that. Reverse it. Love that, Loz. What do you love, Monica? Queen Energy playlist recommendations. Okay, I will put it on the, if I can find my Spotify today, I'll put the Queen list. We were talking about last night in the live last night. We had a big long chat about what songs should go on the playlist. And I said I'll do a post and you guys can put suggestions. And if you can add into the Spotify playlist, do. I don't know how I can do that. Let you guys actually add it in. But if not, I'll add in your suggestions, guys. Okay? To the Queen playlist. I can do a King playlist too for the boys. Okay, I've got to go soon, guys, because I've got a call in a minute. Any more questions, guys? Oh, that's what I thought, lol. Also all over the place, but same theme. Yeah, look, I do affirm all over the place and visualize all over the place sometimes, visualizing especially. I try not to affirm all over the place. I do riff on themes and rampage, but I try to stick to some core affirmations. But I do riff on a theme a lot with the visualizations. I know I say it all the time, but highly recommend people get the Think Up app and play your affirmations. Yes, I'm going to do that, Pamela, when I get a new phone and have more storage. My phone shat itself yesterday. Can you manifest more than one thing at a time? I recommend you do. I don't want you to focus just on your SP. SP, car, house, self-concept. Yes. So pleased I found you. Oh, great, darling. Dance party time. Yes. Queen playlist. Affirmations out loud or in your head, darling. Either way, you've just got to think them. Okay? Can you manifest anything? Well, not anything. Arthur Morgan's horse. I can't turn myself into a horse. I can't manifest that I'm a 6 foot tall black NBA player. I can't manifest myself into space. Within reason, darling. Can you give examples on limiting beliefs? I don't believe in limiting beliefs, darling. They're just beliefs. If you believe they're limiting you, they will. It's whatever you believe will come true. Okay, so if you believe dominantly that you have limiting beliefs and they're going to limit you, then they will fucking limit you. So whatever you believe will limit you. You're telling your subconscious, oh, I believe I have limiting beliefs. And it goes, all right, we have limiting beliefs. We're going to get limited. Okay, they're just beliefs, guys. So all you have to do is change them with your dominant thinking, which is new affirmations, new positive affirmations against the negative thinking that's been stuck there for ages that you currently believe. You have to put new thoughts in until they become beliefs that knock out those old thoughts. You can't force the belief, but you can create new thoughts, okay? Just found you and love you already. Oh, good. Thank you. Manifesting a wonderful life. Yay, Jay. What if you're interested in two people and want the best to show up? Affirmations? Yes, darling, I had that. Look, when my SP first showed up, I wasn't in love with him straight away. And then my other SP came back. My ex came back. And I had two of them at once. I wasn't doing anything with the ex, but he was hanging around like a bad smell for a long time. And for a while there, I was like, well, okay, whoever steps up, steps up. May the best man win was kind of my feeling about the situation. Okay? I was just saying, I'm in a beautiful relationship. He treats me beautifully, and whoever showed up, showed up. You can do a visualization with both of them in it, darling, if you want. One with one with the other. Okay? Did you just say Meghan Markle yourself up? Yes, because she's so fucking arrogant. She thinks she's better than Harry. She walks in front of the fucking Queen. A lot of the times I feel like giving up, but there's a voice saying I should keep going. Yes, it's your subconscious saying, we want your desire, please. We'd like to have it. I have a serious problem. What is it, darling? Tell us. Never stop. 3D lags. Yes, guys. Yes, Brittany. The 3D is laggy and old. It's like shitty internet. You got to wait for it to catch up. What are your thoughts on dating while waiting for SP to come back? Darling, date as many fuckers as you like. Go on Tinder and Tinder yourself up as much as I care. Doesn't matter. My old SP still came back when I was with the new SP. He didn't care. And he hung around and he hung around and he rang me more than my boyfriend did. And he would ring me and I'd be like, dude, get a clue. Doesn't make any difference. They will still come back. In fact, it will build your self-concept up even more. Sometimes it helps. What is an SP? Specific person, just your ex, darling, or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. 3D is behind. Our current reality is old thinking. Keep affirming the law means it will manifest. Yes, guys, 3D is behind. Our current reality is old thinking. Keep affirming the law means it will manifest. Yes, exactly, darling. Exactly. Yes, I have so many Queen songs. Do you, Garrett? Wonderful. Add them to the list. Fantastic. Got a promotion today. Striving for management next. Dreamt I gave you free Nando's to say thanks. Wonderful, Mama Jen. What did you do, darling? Did you assume you had it already? Wonderful, my sweet. Good for you. Congratulations. Any more questions, guys? Hello, Queen. Hope you have a good day. I really like your vibe. I just watched your video on people. Oh, wonderful. Asking for signs and not the actual thing. Oh, yay, darling. People asking for signs, not the actual thing. Oh, you did. Oh, wonderful. Guys, so please do, if you don't follow me, I go live twice daily like this in the morning time UK time and nighttime US. It's kind of the flip of Australian morning, Australian nighttime, okay? And if you want to watch these live videos, I save them in the Facebook group, same name as my TikTok, Manifest Live with Loz. Just search for it in Facebook, put the spaces in between, or click the link in my bio. You can watch all these lives back in there, guys, and ask each other questions in the forum. It's a lovely, supportive community. We've got over 1,000 people in there now. I manifested you. Oh, I've been looking for someone real for manifestation advice. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. Oh, yes, you did. I manifested the store I work at closing. I always thought it would and got told yesterday it is. Oh, no, baby nemesis. Oh, well, if you don't hate working there, well, good for you. Loz, what did you do different with your hair? It's flowing. Oh, I brushed it. I brushed it out because it was real messy. It's so funny you say flowing. That is one of my affirmations about my hair. They love my flowing hair, and you just said flowing, and I said it by accident in an affirmation video, and I didn't really mean to say flowing, and it's on, and I listened to it yesterday, and you just said it. It's not an affirmation tape of mine in my phone. That's so funny. Hi, Loz. I had to leave before after I commented. Not sure if you saw, but I got the puppy. Yes, Ellie, tell us. How did you get it? I saw that. How did you get it? What did you do? What were you affirming, darling? What were you imagining? If you do the free coffee thing, how quick should you expect results? It can come in a day. It can come in a week. Just when you get the free copy, think, oh, well, tick, I got it. Next thing, okay? How to not react to 3D and crib constantly about it, then react and do bad things. What do you mean crib instantly about it? I don't know what you mean. How to not react to 3D and then react and do bad things. Darling, you've got to have some fucking self-control. Okay? You guys have really got to get a handle on your reactions. I know because I do it. It's your amygdala kicking in. You can't fucking control it. So what you need to do, as soon as you feel any kind of fear, I want you to affirm your self-concept. Affirm, no, he loves me and only me. So SP affirmations, if that helps. Okay? Right in the moment while you're feeling the fearful thoughts. Then remove yourself from the situation. Mute yourself. Take yourself away. Go for a walk. Go and sit in the toilet and affirm. Okay? Remove yourself from the situation before you say anything. Because reactions really do fuck things up, guys. Trust me. And then revise it if you have reacted. Okay? Any more questions, guys? I'm going to go soon because I've got a call. Nicole, been doing what we talked about. My very first boyfriend in life called yesterday and professed love. Oh my God, Nicole, really? Your very first boyfriend in life called yesterday and professed his love for you? Oh my God. Well, it's working. That's fantastic. I love it. You're still awake? No, it's the morning time for me, darling. I posted a photo yesterday and got so many compliments that were my affirmations. Gigi Baby Never says, I love when people repeat the affirmations back word for word. It's amazing. Good for you, darling. I just kept telling myself my mum would fall in love with it when we got there, and she did. Oh, with the puppy. My mum would fall in love with it when we got there. Yes, darling. Exactly. Your mum loved it, and then she did. Wonderful. Congratulations on the puppy. Show us, darling, Ellie, go to the Facebook group and put a picture of the puppy and tell us what you did in the post. I'll approve it. I want to see the puppy. I'm feeling anxious. It's something about me. I don't know why I feel like that. Well, darling, you've got to work on your anxiety. Hallie, you've got to start doing some Ho'oponopono or tapping it out. Use the EFT tapping, darling, because you're getting so fucking anxious and you're wanting calls with me every 5 seconds, and you're going to have to get a handle on it. Do the EFT tapping every time you're feeling anxious. I feel safe and secure. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. I have nothing to fear. It's just my imagination. Tap it out over and over and over again. Darling, go and watch Brad Yates on YouTube about tapping, okay? Because there's only so much I can help you with if you're constantly having anxiety attacks. Not really, but I've been working on self-concept and manifesting my SP. What was the question, Nicole? What are your thoughts on dreams? Like dreaming about SP and your affirmations coming true. Guys, dreams are just what you think they mean, so give them good meaning. They only mean what you think they mean. So give it good meaning that it means your affirmations coming true. Oh, I love your timing. I see you first thing in the morning and last thing before I go to sleep. Love your vids. Oh, wonderful. Shall do, Loz. Yes, do, Ellie. We all want to see the puppy that you manifested that you thought your mum would hate and wouldn't let you have. What was someone asking you, Nicole? Please tell me the best way to write down old story and rewrite. Darling, literally write down everything that happened that you hate. Things you said, things he said, things that happened. Then go and burn that shit. And then rewrite it the way you wish it had gone. Exact opposite. A scene that you wish had happened. Or the news story of your life now that you're together. 5 years from now, what would it be like? Write that. Thank you. Brad Yates. Yes, please, Hallie. I'm begging you to go and do some tapping. Was your old SP always clingy like that, or did you conform to that over time while with your new SP? Oh my God, my old SP was nothing like that. Nothing like that. Okay, so let me explain what he was like. We were together 6 years prior. He was really into me at first, and then he just drifted and drifted and drifted, and it was this very on-off, hot-cold. Then I went back to England. It fell apart. I went back to England. We were only together a short time. We didn't speak for 6 years. Then he added me on Instagram. One day I realised he had a child. And I thought, oh my God, he's got a kid. And I said, congratulations on Instagram. And he instantly messaged me and said, would you like to go for a coffee? Are you here in Perth? Now, I'd moved back to Australia. We went for a coffee. I realised he got all his shit together because he was a drinker. Okay, he told me he'd stopped drinking, which was the thing that was one of the issues. And we started hanging out again. It was very on and off. 1 minute he'd be texting me. The next minute I wouldn't hear from him for 3 months. It was like that. 1 minute he'd be all over me. And the next minute he'd be cold as fuck. And I was just like, oh, fuck this. And one day I just said, and he was like, this isn't going to work, out of the blue, after he invited me for dinner. And I was just like, you don't know what you want, do you? And he was like, no. 2 months later, I was already with someone else. He came back. Actually, a month to the day that I was with someone else. 2 months before I met this other guy, but a month to the day that I'd been seeing this other person. He came back, wouldn't leave for 3 days, wouldn't leave my house for 3 days. Slept on the couch. I was like, dude, you have to sleep on the couch, blah, blah, blah. Oh, let me stay and we'll get a barbecue. Went and bought a barbecue, built it, put it in the backyard, barbecued things to me, talked to me all weekend, would not leave. Finally, I said, you really have to go. He left, and then he just called me and called me and called me and called me for 7 months. Until one day, he asked me for dinner. And I said, we can't do dinner. I can hang out with you as a friend, but we can't do dinner. He's like, why not? And I said, well, that's too much. That's like a date. And he had this huge fight with me. He said, oh, that's ridiculous. And we didn't speak for a month. And then he rang me a month later and said, I miss you. There's no girl like you. You're so unique. You know, there's no girl in the whole world like you. And they were my affirmations. When we split up, I said to him, you're going to rue the day you left me. You're going to miss me. There's no girl in the whole world like me. I'm so fucking unique. And then he said, and you're so vivacious. Okay, he completely changed. He stopped drinking. He turned into the person I wanted. Complete 180. But I didn't want him anymore. I haven't been with him since I was 17 and I'm now 40, lol. Oh my God, Nicole. That self-concept is working. Your boyfriend from when you were 17. Holy shit. I love it. That's amazing. Amazing. Oh my God, this happened to me too. I'm 17 now and I'm 33 and he messaged me saying he can't stop thinking about me and I'm the one who got away. Oh! You too, Brittany. Guys, all these old boyfriends from the way, way past coming out of the woodwork. I love it. That's so good. I only just got the notification you've gone live. Oh, how annoying. God, bloody TikTok's slow. You have a beautiful accent. Oh, thanks, Keisha. You're still on. Yay, I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, but I'm going soon because I've got a call at 10 o'clock. Well, Nicole got her SP back from when she was 17, and so did Brittany. Okay, any more questions, guys? I'm scrolling down. He told me he loved me, even though a year ago he said he didn't have those feelings for me. Yay. Oh my God! He told me he loved me, even though a year ago he said he didn't have those feelings for me. Yay! Oh, wonderful, Chaprina. Yay, my darling. Sorry, I got your name wrong. That's wonderful. What did you do? Tell us. What were you affirming? What were you imagining? Tell us how you did that. A year ago he said he didn't have those feelings. Wonderful, my darling. My favourite Loz thought right there. Haha, what? Oh, laugh. I said thanks, I'm not interested, but I definitely had a good laugh and said, well, that self-concept is working. Yes, guys. Yes, Brittany. It always works, guys. It's the law. Yes, well, guys, keep saying that to yourself. It's the law. It can't not work. If you imagine you're together with them in your mind, if you imagine you're the most loved girl in any fucking room, you will be. Trust me. Yes, guys. This sounds bad, but I want my besties to throw a surprise 30th for me. What should I say? I love my surprise 30th birthday party. I've got such amazing friends. They threw the most amazing surprise birthday party for me. I was so surprised, even though I manifested it. You can say that, darling. LMA, say it's because he wants me. What does LMA mean? Self-concept. And it really only started working when I stopped obsessing over him. So you just did heaps of self-concept, darling, and it really only started working when I stopped obsessing over him. Yes, Shafrina, I love it. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's wonderful, darling. So he came and confessed his love to you. After a year ago, he said he didn't have feelings for you, and you were just working on your self-concept and stopped obsessing over him. Guys, are you listening to what she just said? Queen in the house, darling. Queen in the house. Wonderful. What about assumptions on food? What do you mean, darling? Just change them. If you think that food's dangerous or you're scared of it or scared of eating or you do emotional eating, just completely flip those thoughts. Complete opposite of whatever you normally think about food. Like I'm going to say he rejected her because he wants me. You can say that, darling, but it's focusing on the third party. Yes. And yes, you are pronouncing it correctly, haha. Shafrina, I am. Shafrina, I love it. That's what a beautiful name. That, oh, wonderful, guys. That's lovely, that story. So you just worked on your self-concept and you stopped obsessing over him. That's amazing. Good for you. Why do you think it took so long for your old SP to conform, though? Did you have resistance? I wasn't trying to make him conform for 6 years. We weren't talking. I didn't give a shit about him anymore. Then I got back to Australia. He got in contact with me and then he conformed. Oh, because I wasn't trying to manifest him for that whole time. I wasn't trying to change him for the whole time, for that 6 months or whatever we were on and off. I just didn't bother. And then I really discovered what I was doing wrong with my manifesting. And then when I said, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to miss me, then he started conforming. And then because I was already with someone else who treated me beautifully, I was like, well, I want a man who treats me beautifully. And so he started treating me beautifully. He turned completely into the same as the SP. He treated me as beautifully as the SP did. And he was wonderful to me. And he would do things for me and check on me all the time. Like, completely did a 180. He would always be unreliable before, because I had such expectations, such an old story about him before, that he was this drinker that was unreliable, that was hot and cold. And so I constantly thought that's what he was like. And when I got rid of that, and I just thought, you know what? He's tipping beer down the sink. He doesn't want to drink anymore. He's become totally super responsible. He's a lovely guy, treats everyone beautifully. He's got his shit together. He totally got his shit together. Now, I don't know what he's like in other people's realities, but in mine, he got his shit together and he was treating me beautifully. It took a while. At first he wasn't. It took a little while. And then he was. And then at the very end, he just said, "You're not going to leave him, are you?" And I said, "No." Why do you think it took so? Oh, yeah, that's why. I had a resistant thought because I'd known him for 6 years. That old story will be prevalent. That's the problem. My SP asked me out, but then asked for a rain check. How can I move past that? Darling, just imagine you went on the date, you had the most wonderful time. Imagine you're with him in your mind already. He loves you and only you. He can't stop thinking about you. And he loves spending time with you. But imagine you're with him already in your mind. You're already boyfriend, girlfriend, darling, okay? My special person has depression and it causes him to withdraw. Best way to renew contact. Darling, stop saying he's got depression. Start saying he's thriving with health. He's the best mentally he's ever been. He's so together. He's the best version of him. Okay, and he'll stop acting that way. But you've got to stop describing him as depressed. Otherwise, he'll continue to show up in your reality as depressed. If you think they're depressed, guys, they'll be fucking depressed. Stop saying that. All right, guys, I've really got to go. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I've got another call. I will see you soon. I go live twice daily if you don't follow me normally. Follow me so you can be notified, okay, of me going live. Plus, also go in the Facebook group because I give you warning in the Facebook group about half an hour before or 10 minutes before, an hour before that I'm going live. And you can watch all these lives back in there. And if you'd like one-to-one coaching, just DM me through Messenger or through my TikTok. All right, guys. Love you. Thanks for joining me. Bye.